Have you ever wondered what it would be like if your entire life pressed pause for a whole year? Imagine the world around you slowing down, the constant rush and noise fading away, and suddenly you're given permission to just stop. No deadlines, no pressure, just a deep breath for your soul and your land. That's exactly what God told Moses to ask the Israelites to do. It wasn't just a suggestion, it was a command, a radical invitation to trust in something bigger than themselves. Picture this. After years of wandering, you've just entered the land God promised. You're ready to build, to plant, to finally settle down. And then you hear a proclamation echo across the hills. Let the land rest. Let your hearts rest too. For 6 years you plant, you harvest, you hustle. The fields are alive with activity, families working side by side, the rhythm of sowing and reaping filling every season. But in year 7, everything stops. No sowing, no reaping, no working the fields. The land lies fallow, and so do you. It's a forced pause, a holy interruption in the cycle of endless work. Whatever grows on its own, that's what you eat. You gather what the earth gives freely, learning to receive instead of striving, to trust instead of toil. It's called the Sabbath year, and it's God's way of reminding everyone, hey, this land isn't really yours, it's mine. You're caretakers, not owners, and I'm the one who provides. But get this, it goes even deeper. The Sabbath year is just the beginning of something even more extraordinary. God says, count 7 Sabbath years, 49 years in all. Then on the Day of Atonement, blast those trumpets. The sound echoes across the land, signaling a new beginning. Because year 50, that's the Jubilee year. And Jubilee changes everything. It's not just a pause, it's a reset, a celebration, a return to what was lost. Imagine your family lost their land decades ago. Now it comes back. Generations are reunited, old wounds begin to heal, and hope is restored. You've been working off a debt. Suddenly you're free. The weight you've carried for years is lifted in an instant. If you're a slave or captive, you walk out, no strings attached. Every debt forgiven, every person free. The land itself resting. It's a year of second chances, of new beginnings for everyone. This isn't just an economic reset, it's a spiritual reboot. It's about more than money or property. It's about hearts, relationships, and trust in God's goodness. God is saying, remember, you're living on my land as my people, trusting in my timing. You're not alone in this journey. I'm with you every step. It's wild, right? The world says work harder, never stop. Keep chasing, keep striving, as if your worth depends on your productivity. But here God says, trust me, I provide. Even when you rest, I'm working. Even when you let go, I am holding you. The Jubilee is radical grace in action, a total reset of freedom, faith, and provision. It's a reminder that no matter how stuck you feel, there's always a way out, always hope for a new start. No one stays trapped forever. Every chain, every barrier, every regret. Jubilee says you're free to begin again. No family is lost for good. Broken relationships can be restored and lost connections can be found again. The slate gets wiped clean. The past doesn't have to define your future. Jubilee is a fresh page, a new story, waiting to be written. And maybe, just maybe, you and I need a little Jubilee in our lives today. A moment to pause, to let go, to breathe and remember that we are not alone in our struggles, to trust that God can restore what's been lost and redeem what feels broken. Even the pieces you thought were gone forever can be made whole again. So what would it look like if you hit reset? If you let go of the past and stepped into a future shaped by grace and hope? If you trusted God's rhythm of rest and restoration? If you believed that rest is not weakness but a gift? Let the idea of Jubilee remind you, no matter what's happened, God is the God of restoration. He specializes in making all things new, in bringing beauty from ashes. He's still working, still freeing, still providing, right on time. His timing is perfect, even when ours feels off. If this message lifted your faith, don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, and share. Spread the hope of Jubilee to someone who needs it. And drop a comment. What does Jubilee mean for you today? How would your life change if you embraced a season of rest and renewal? Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the best thing you can do is rest and trust in the God of Jubilee. Let his rhythm of grace lead you into freedom, restoration, and peace.